All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes. We got week 15 NFL pick'ems, and today our guest, longtime friend of mine, longtime friend of the pod, Rick Roloffs.
Yes, sir.
Rick. What's going on, guys?
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming, Rick.
Glad to be here.
Yes. All right, let's
Ready
get
for
into
a
these
great
games,
week.
boys. Great week ahead of us. Rick, you were fighting for a jersey. Whoever has the best week of our pick'ems, we're gonna buy them a jersey.
Oh, no way.
A pick of their choice. And right now Colin's sitting at 12-4. So
Yeah, and no more
rough.
buys. So Rick has full opportunity to secure the lead here.
Yeah, we had one
Full
guy come
opportunity.
half a game out.
Oh.
So man, close. So close. All right.
From Jersey, here I come.
Yeah. All right, Rick. I like it. I like it. Thursday night, boys. We got a huge one for you.
Love
Chiefs
it.
at Chargers Thursday night. This is for the division now. We got division implications.
This is for all the cookies in the jar.
I mean, not all the cookies, but most of them.
Bob, I need you to give the listeners a flashback of what you think is going to happen.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a flashback. Picture yourself maybe 2 years ago exactly, Thursday night, December 16th-ish, 2 years ago. We had the Chargers beat the Chiefs with a last-second two-point conversion, and we're here to do it again. Chargers beat this team already once this year. Not at their best football. Not at either team.
Not this team.
Football. Not either team's best
Not
football.
this team. It wasn't this team.
This team. This exact team right here.
No, it was
Chargers
not
were
this team.
defeated. Yes, it was. They actually had more starters on the field last time because they got Chris Jones out, and Chargers are missing a key offensive lineman first-round pick, Rashawn Slater.
That scares me.
That's scary right there.
That's a big loss.
Yeah.
But most likely everyone else is going to play. Keenan was announced back a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure Derwin, Asante Samuel Jr., I think those guys will go. Joey played last week after taking a game off. I think those guys are full go, and this is going to be a great game. This is an awesome game on Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to start it off for us. I'm going to go Chargers win. I'm going to take this Chargers W. I need this Chargers W. Thursday, in front of everyone, Chargers, bright lights, all eyes on you. Herbert actually does very well on these games. The Sunday nights, Monday night, Thursday nights, prime time, Herb comes to show. He's going to show up, show out. That's where I'm going.
Show up, show out.
Yes, sir.
Bold
I like
take.
that.
Bold take, but, I mean, you got to do it. And this guy, I'm putting all trust in. Justin Herbert, 23-year-old Justin Herbert, putting all my dimes in one bag.
Well,
How many
call
of
me a rider because I'm going Chargers also. The Chargers are very hot right now. Herbie's a GOAT. Did it with no wide receivers last week. The Chiefs have let up 17 points or more the past 6 weeks, and the Chargers score more than that every week. So it's going to be tough for them. Their defense got to come ready. Offense-wise, they haven't been as strong. The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes is getting into his groove a little bit, but still a little iffy. I think our defense can shut them down. I'm going to Chargers also. Rider.
That's another bold take.
Let's hear your regular take then.
Yeah.
Well, remember how we kept talking about how Tyreek Hill drops a lot of passes? Well, my fantastic app gives me a stat that 5 of the 12 Patrick Mahomes interceptions have been drops from Tyreek Hill. So maybe the game plan should be stay away.
5 drops.
Yeah, maybe the game plan should be stay away from Tyreek Hill and let's run with Travis Kelce, who doesn't drop the ball and catches a lot of touchdowns. But I don't know. I just can't really see the Chargers beating the Chiefs this time around. The Chiefs are 6-0 the last 6 games. Their defense is the best in that streak. I don't think Justin Herbert and the Chargers are strong enough, especially with the key O lineman out. I just don't think they can do it. And the running backs are all banged up. A lot of key guys hurt.
It's that time of the year. It's that time of year. Week 15. A lot of guys banged up. Rick, let's hear where you're going, Rick.
It's the way I'm thinking about it. is the Chargers have a great pass defense, but their run defense is lackluster. So the Chiefs are going to win by running up the gut and using the inside with the guards in the center. So they're not going to need to lean on Mahomes to make big plays because they're going to dominate the line of scrimmage on offense and defense.
All right.
I love that.
We're splitting
Split 2-2
the first game. So
That's
hey, it's
good.
not the
That's a good
average
sign.
six
It's a good sign. Yeah.
I like
And
it
one
better
more-
than the sweep.
Touching
Yeah.
one more thing, Patrick Mahomes is 15-2 in December. So hard to beat him in the month of December. He is Philip Rivers-esque in December. So you guys don't have Philip no more.
It's all right.
It's all Patty month.
We got somebody better than Philip.
Not yet.
Herbert's only 100 yards away rushing from breaking Phillips' career rushing mark. And
Let's
we're not
go.
even 2 seasons in.
He is a
We're
good
hype
regular
on that.
season quarterback.
We're hype on that.
Isn't he now the single season leader for Chargers rushing yards by a quarterback?
Yeah, I think so too. And Justin Herbert's the only player all time in the NFL to have back-to-back 30-plus touchdowns passing. Only.
That
He's a
has to
dime
be capped.
thrower.
That's
Dime
not capped
thrower.
because no rookie has thrown over 30, and so back-to-back seasons.
Okay, or you missed out a complete first 2 seasons, not back to back, because I'm pretty sure I've seen Tom Brady throw 30 or more touchdowns
Okay, well,
the
there,
last 7 years.
okay, you fixed me on the pod. There we go. So we're good.
Thank you.
All right, let's open up Saturday's games. Yes, you heard me correct. Saturday.
Pair.
Yeah, we got
Saturday.
2 games on Saturday. Hey,
a
Saturday
verdict
night's meant
game.
for fighting. So
Give me all the days of football we can get. I'm loving
yeah,
it. I'm loving
I love it too. But I don't like this game that much. Raiders taking on the Browns.
it. Yeah.
We're in December. Don't forget about the weather in Cleveland in December. How
Mm.
windy, how ugly it gets.
Maybe we should
Very
talk about
true.
something else in Cleveland.
The
Uh,
COVID,
Yeah.
The
what
COVID in
hell?
the air.
the COVID in the air. I mean, no
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, no Kevin Stefanski. This is going to be a weird game for the Browns. I think they had 14 guys test positive.
Yeah, I want to say it's like 15 plus. At this
Yeah,
point.
I
Is
mean
Myles Garrett
numbers. I'm pretty sure so far he's okay to play.
I'm pretty sure they have a
Okay,
test.
can't wait to
waiting
wake
for
up
him, though.
tomorrow for him. COVID.
Yeah,
Positive.
that's exact. They got a test waiting for him tonight.
Perfect. Oh, this I don't know.
These are
very
both teams that have not lived up to what they were supposed to early
Yeah,
on.
both teams that suck right now, like literally
Very.
suck.
Yeah.
Even though the Browns won last week, no Lamar, they were facing Tyler Huntley. He's a JUCO quarterback. Come on, pulled out a win out of your ass. The Browns still suck. The Raiders are bad. They're even worse than the Browns, I think. But not without Baker, not without all these guys they're missing. I have to go Raiders here. It's literally, if I go Browns, I'm a dumbass. So I have to go Raiders.
I agree with you. I don't want to be the dumbass. I just don't believe in the Browns without Baker. I mean, yes, they have probably the best backup quarterback on a roster,
Yeah.
but
I'm
I'm not going to put all my chips in that guy's bag.
Yeah.
I'm
And
going Raiders.
one
They
other
need to
thing,
bounce back.
the Browns have alternated wins and losses the last 8 weeks. Last week they won. Set it up perfect for an L. I love it.
What about you, Rick?
How you feeling, Rick?
You know what? If you're saying they've been alternating wins and losses, I'm saying they're breaking that this week.
Ooh,
Because-
Wow.
Damn it.
They can run the ball. And you know what?
Yeah.
They don't need Baker Mayfield to run the ball with Nick Chubb and Dearness Johnson.
yeah, that's true. Dearness
Forgot about
Johnson
those
has been a stud when he had to step in. Like his 2 starts have been really good performances. But I think the Raiders could do it. I mean,
The Raiders
They
figured
look
out for games
like-
like these, it feels like.
they looked terrible last week, but I think that was their own fault. I mean, you start with a fumbled touchdown in the opposite way. Like that's not how you start a football game. That's instantly in the shitter. That game trash can, forfeit there. I mean,
Yeah,
especially versus the
fumble.
Chiefs.
Fumble first play of the game.
First play of the game, fumble for a touchdown the other way. Like
mean-
that is just
It's one thing to lose, it's another thing to be embarrassed.
yeah.
They They were embarrassed.
What was it, 42-7 or
Yeah,
something?
I think their
Oh my
their
God.
manlyhood's on the line.
Even worse.
Their manlyhood's on the line.
I mean, it is. I mean, the Chiefs embarrassed them twice this year. They have to have a backup game, like a bounce back. That's all.
Yeah. Like, come
But-
together, boys. We need to win.
Rome, how you feeling?
I'm a little iffy, honestly, but I think I'm gonna ride the Raiders train. Derek Carr got to flip the switch this week. You don't get smacked up that hard and have a bounce back week to, I don't know, get your ego up at least. Have some pride in yourself. So I think the Raiders come back, have a dub this week. COVID is killing the Browns. I'm not liking their team. I'm gonna ride the Raiders.
All right. Well, Rick,
I'm the unpopular opinion.
you're the unpopular opinion.
You're
You
the
are
island
our
boy.
island boy of this week. All right, let's go on to the second game of Saturday. We got the first place New England Patriots taking on the Colts.
This
Ugh.
is tough.
Hard game.
I don't think this is as tough as it looks.
Is weather
Bill
playing a role into
Belichick-
this game too?
Bill
Oh,
Belichick
Dome.
crushes teams that are iffy. Carson Wentz is the most iffy quarterback in the league. And I'm just going to say it right now. Bill Belichick is already scheming up the most wildest defenses for Carson to look at. And it's going to be all Patriots all day. I hate to say it because I've been riding the Patriots as of late. But who can't?
You
Yeah.
can't.
They're
Mhm.
winners right now.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this game and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? I had the Patriots early on this year. You know, they're sneaking me wins. I was getting islands on them. Now I don't like them anymore.
It's because everyone likes them.
Yeah, I don't. They're getting talked about too much. I thought it was gonna be nice that we could live a couple years without hearing, oh, Bill Belichick and the Patriots, but not gonna happen. Bill Belichick doesn't let that happen.
Hype train's
Totally.
back.
But
Hype
even
train's
in this
back.
game, I think the Colts coming off a bye. Am I? Yes or no? I think
Yes.
so.
I want to say both teams are coming off a bye.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bill Belichick off a bye.
He's excellent off the bye.
Yeah, he's had 2 weeks to watch the Colts tape.
We're sweeping. We're sweeping, children. We're sweeping. This is Pat's all the way. I'll go first. I'm riding the Patriots. I've been riding them all year. This team looks hot. Big fan of Mac Jones. Big fan of the team around him. Bill Belichick's goated. I'm going Patriots.
I'm going to echo that. Going Patriots. They're just, I don't think the Colts have what it takes to stop them on offense, and on defense, the Patriots are so versatile. They're going to throw whatever it takes to stop the offense. They're going to make them one-dimensional and then make them try to beat them.
And the Colts don't give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, and that's the death of them.
Oh,
You give him more touches.
they're gonna feed him
It's
the
not that
ball
they
all
don't
day
give
long.
him
We
the
think that
ball.
every week. He gets
No.
15 carries a week. That's not good.
I think he puts up
Can't win a game like
points
that.
though, yards and points.
Yeah, give him the ball more, and
Yeah,
they
I
win
mean-
games.
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted here because Carson Wentz is 8-1 versus rookie quarterbacks in his career, but this year the Patriots are 6-0 on the road, and then they beat the Colts the last 8 times they played them,
Yeah.
including playoffs.
8 times.
And Bill Belichick is so good at neutralizing your best player, containing your best player. And if you look around the Colts, you have to rely on Carson Wentz to beat you. You have to rely on T.Y. Hilton. Those are not the guys I want to rely on. So I'm gonna go sweep here and hope for a Colts win. But I'm going Patriots.
The old average take sweep, so
Love it. Love every minute
feels
of it.
bad for the Patriots at this point. All right, next game we got the Panthers taking on the Bills. Sam Darnold was just activated off the IR. Is he getting some playing time this week?
I don't know, but last week I said I can't see the Bills being 7-6. Here we are. They're 7-6. This week, I
Here we go.
really can't see them being 7-7. So that's my only take. Bills. That's it.
Well, I just think looking at these two teams, the Bills are a far better team. I know the Panthers have a really good defense, and I think their defense is close to top 10. But at the same time, you have to score. because the Bills are just a juggernaut on offense. They could drop a quick 50 if they wanted to. But I don't know. I'm going to go Bills here. Won't surprise me if this is a closer game than everyone thinks. I mean, I bet you if we look at the popular vote, it's going to be 90% Bills, but I think this will be a very close game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not tough, but it is tough. I don't know why. For some reason, we still think the Panthers can hang, but I really don't think they can hang anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I guess I got a little bit too hype on them early, and they don't even have CMC. So, I mean, it could be a blowout, but I think it'll be a little bit closer than the average fan would think looking at these two games or looking at these two teams.
Yeah. I don't think the Panthers just have what it takes to keep up with the Bills offensively. Like defensively, like you said, they're stout. They can keep games low scoring, but the Bills are just too explosive on offense. I think they're going to run away with this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sweeping Bills here. I have no faith in Carolina.
And if Carolina goes 2 quarterback sets, Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, like split drives, they're literally the same exact quarterback. Both shitty, both rely on their legs.
They're both not good. They're both shitty. I would say that, but I don't think they're the same. I mean, Cam Newton
definitely not the same.
If you compare rushing yards this year, I guarantee Sam Darnold's like amount of plays he rushes is probably close to the same as Cam's. I think they're more similar than we think.
So I can't disagree.
I think they're more similar than we think.
They're about to revolutionize the game, bringing out PJ Walker for that 3 quarterback set.
Oh my.
Let's just line up all 3 of them in the backfield.
Yeah, literally. Let's start running Wildcat.
Yeah, Sam could be the fullback.
Thick, Trunky, and Coastal.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Sunday's games. We got the Cardinals versus the Lions.
Those were Sunday's games too.
Oh, that was a Sunday game, huh?
Yeah.
Forgot.
Yeah, Bills Panthers.
Cardinals Lions.
Cardinals
Lions.
Lions.
Talking about?
Yeah.
This one seems pretty hard to me. The Lions are 1-11.
They do hang in there though. They hang in there.
I forgot about the 1.
You can't forget about the 1. You can't forget about the 1, Steelers fan number 1.
I forgot about it. But the Cardinals are 7-0 on the road. They've won each game by 10 points. This game may be won by 100. I don't know. Kyler has to be looking for revenge after losing to the Rams on Monday night. Yeah, it was a good game, but they could have played a lot better. And what a great way to bounce back against the Lions. You can play for 2 quarters and then, kind of hang it up. That's what I think should happen.
With D-Hop being out, is that a little scary toward the end of the year? And
100%.
I mean, yes,
your division's up for grabs now.
It's perfect.
It's your best wide receiver.
For this team now, who wants to step up? They have so many guys on that team. Rondell Moore, Christian Kirk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Who's the other guy? AJ Green. I'm forgetting a bunch, but
yeah, exactly. Zach Ertz, newly acquired tight end, and he's been really good for that.
And I'm hype on that. He's my fantasy tight end, and I need him a kaboom this week. So hopefully he gets more targets. I'm going Cardinals also. No chance Lions win this game.
I mean, this is a sweep. And if we curse them, the average shake sweep is real.
Yeah.
If the Lions beat the Cardinals, the average shake sweep is confirmed real bad.
100%.
I might be a Lions fan if that happens.
Then I'm praying for the Lions to win. Then
I'll go through the misery of being a Lions fan if they beat the Cardinals. I'll move to Detroit. How about that? I'm a diehard.
All right. You know what? I'm glad we have evidence of this. Just in case that 1%
on the record.
It's on the record. Rick,
yeah,
I know you're going Cardinals.
I think it's a pretty easy Cardinal win. I mean, Detroit plays their opponents tough, but the Cardinals are just a more talented team. Cliff Kingsbury's not going to let this one get away from him.
And even if Colt McCoy gets in there, he wins football games this year. I think he can beat the Lions.
He's performed very admirably in place of Kyler when Kyler's been out. So I have all confidence in the Cardinals.
All of it.
All right.
Every single bit.
Let's go to Jets taking on the Dolphins. Dolphins have been red hot as of late.
A 5-game winning streak, and I'm riding it. Jets are terrible.
No Miles Gaskins, though.
Eliminated from playoffs officially. I'm going Dolphins. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, Dolphins are an easy pick. You know, after I turned the game on last week, I kind of bit myself in the foot taking the Jets. That was
Damn.
just, I mean,
That was one
I'm
time
glad
a
you
year.
noticed.
I'm glad I noticed that Taysom Hill's going to rush a couple of touchdowns and win the game. That's all that happened. But I'm going to go Dolphins with you, Roman. Tua's been playing way better as of late. I know the running back situation is a little iffy going into this game. Hopefully someone can clear off COVID protocols by then. But I'm going to take that Tua to Waddle connection, and just because the Jets are the goddamn Jets.
The goddamn Jets.
Jets. Jets. No, the Fins are going to take this one. It's, they've been the better team. They're red hot right now. They have like you mentioned, they have a bit of an issue with running back depth right now, specifically because they're a bit ravaged by COVID. But I think Tua has more than it takes to overpower the Jets defense. And the Jets offense just isn't going to be able to keep up.
Yeah. And honestly, the Jets are so good that they have been eliminated from the playoffs for the 11th straight year.
That's so good.
That is
So
pretty
good.
talented, if you ask me. It's hard to do that when you're in a sport where you play to win the game, and you haven't made playoffs the last 11 years.
Win the game.
That's embarrassing. I'm gonna go Dolphins here. Easy money. Their defense is playing outstanding. 11 points per game the last 5 games. That's beast. The Jets might not even get 11. They might get 9 or something. Might not even score a tutty.
If I'm a betting man, I'm betting the under of this game for sure.
Oh, 100%.
And that's where it goes. Zach Wilson, I'm gonna play football today, over hits.
Yeah, maybe, but
Yeah,
betting man,
you've seen that before.
under.
I haven't, so.
All right, let's go to division rivals. Cowboys taking on New York's best, the Giants. Oh.
A sad
New
statement.
York's best. Huh?
I mean, Buffalo's in New York. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not a map guy, hopefully you don't think that, but
Bob didn't pass geography in high school.
I knew that. Obviously, I'm a football fan.
I'm going the Dallas Cowboys. Love what they're doing over there. Tony Pollard is a stud when Zeke is not. Dallas has won 8 of their last 9 games versus the Giants. Love it.
Yeah.
Going Dallas.
That's a huge stat right there. 8 of the last 9 versus rivals in the division. That's brutal. I'm gonna go right there with you with the Cowboys, but division games are always sketchy, and this I think will be close. But take the Cowboys. Their weapons on offense and their new weapon on defense. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons. I'm going to just etch that in the stone right now.
Stud.
He's been an absolute animal for them anywhere they put him, and I think he's going to continue that. Giants looked dead last week. I don't even know if Daniel Jones is going to be back. I mean,
he's say probably Mike Glennon led offense.
Yeah, Glennon led
Glennon.
offense. Kind of scary. Daniel Jones seeing neck doctors and stuff. He's going to have the old Peyton. Oof.
The old Peyton.
The old Peyton.
In his early 20s.
In his early 20s, yeah. That's where it's scary right there. He might even, some guys call it quits after that and stuff like that. So
if the Cowboys are smart and really looking forward to a Super Bowl, they sit Zeke and just let Tony eat. Zeke doesn't need to play this game and they can still win. Their offense, Dak's been iffy, but Dak still turns it on. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with him, but when he needs to, he can turn it on and makes a fantastic throw, or one of his wide receivers breaks something open. So they just have that star power. They have all that. They're going to win this game easy. Trevon Diggs, 2 interceptions, maybe?
Yeah, you definitely
got
look
Moss
that.
last week, though. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that casting zone.
You give up a couple.
Mossed.
Got to give up a couple. Nobody's perfect.
And
Get up,
the Cowboys
buddy.
are 7-1 versus NFC teams this year.
Love it.
Mm.
Going boys all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking like a Cowboy victory. I mean, I don't think that Giants have an answer on offense or defense for either side of the ball. I mean, the pass catchers are just too talented for the Cowboys. The defense is playing out of their mind right now. It's looking like an easy Cowboy dub.
Yeah, they kind of made the football team look like a joke for a while there last week.
And
they are.
foot off the throttle.
Yeah. All right. Well, I touched on football team. Let's take it on all the way. Washington football team traveling to Philly to take on the Eagles. How we
This
feeling?
is a hard one. Hard one for me.
This one's a bit of a toss-up.
Yeah.
Well,
Both these
I'll
teams-
take it. I think Washington kind of is dead in the water. Heineke, I think he's a little banged up. I mean,
that's what I was thinking.
like I was
Also,
saying earlier, everyone's banged up this part of the year, but he was dealing with a little bit more at the end of that game. I'm going to go Eagles. I think they're not necessarily a better team. I think they're pretty evenly compared matchup-wise, but I'm going to take Jalen Hurts kind of in this game. I'm going to say
I know.
he's going to be the reason. I mean, kind of, because I'm a little nervous about it. But
Uncertain
Yeah.
confidence.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what that is. Uncertain confidence. You know when you answer a question, you're all, like 25?
Kinda. 25, kinda.
That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna go Eagles. Jalen Hurts. Won't be surprised if Washington wins, but I'm gonna go Eagles. How we feeling, Rick?
I'm looking at the strengths of each team, and I know Washington has a good defensive front, and the Eagles' offense runs through the ground game. So I think I'm going to go with the football team, just because they have the answer for the offense of the Eagles. So I don't think the Eagles are going to be able to move the ball.
Yeah, and I think their running back's still kind of banged up too.
Sanders.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know if he'll play or
He's
not.
questionable. He
Yeah,
had the last 3 weeks off though, so how hurt
Yeah,
can you be?
it's about time you play, boy.
Yeah.
Got you on my fantasy team. For
Michael
nothing.
Thomas. Michael
About
Thomas
time.
S.
Michael Thomas S. No, miss one full year and then a little bit of the second, and then we could call him Michael Thomas because Michael Thomas has missed so much time.
Yeah.
That's
He's
retired.
hurt.
Semi-retired.
What's your pick, Shani? I need to hear it.
I don't know. A lot of these, I'm looking a lot of conflicting stats. Ron Rivera's 7-1 against teams that come off a bye.
Oh wow,
That's an interesting stat.
yeah, that's weird.
The Eagles have lost their 3 games following a bye. The Eagles are 1 in 4
All your
at home
stats are
this year.
all your stats are for football teams, so just say it.
Nope. Can't. Not yet, at least. Not yet.
Got more stats.
You know, Jalen Hurts is 4-2 against teams that are below 500 this year. It's a good one for you Eagles guys out there. But you know what? Actually, I'm going Eagles.
That took forever for your pick. Holy
Let's go.
smokes!
Holy
Fly, Eagles,
smoke.
fly.
Rome, how you feeling?
I'm going football team with Rick. I think Jalen Hurts is scared when he has to throw the ball. Washington football team has a good run defense. Jalen Hurts gets confused, not look good when he has to throw the ball. Washington wins these games. I mean, I don't know. I don't like my pick.
I thought Roman was about to pull up the signs.
The sign.
Jalen Hurt is scared to throw a ball. Washington football team has scary Terry. The signs,
The
that's
signs.
exactly what I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna put together right there. That's how I put it together. In
All
my
right, let me get my reasoning behind the Eagles now. I had to think about it a little bit. They run the ball a lot, right? So when teams that dominate the run game, they control the clock. The Eagles love to run the ball. I think they're going to control the clock easily.
If we shut down the run game, we control the clock now.
How are you going to shut down the run game?
The Washington have the second best run defense in the league right now.
Phillies have the second best rushing quarterback in the league too.
Well, I guess we got a game on our hands. But
yeah, it's split for a reason. All right, well, that's a great game. Let's move on to another good game. We got Titans at Steelers. Shenny, open us up. How you feeling?
I think this is an easy Steelers dub. We're going back to Heinz Field. You know, Ben just came off probably the best second half of his life.
Not
Of
his
his-
life, but of the last 2 years.
Close. He almost pulled off the greatest comeback in NFL history. He was a drop pass away, but
Almost was only
beating the
the
low
defense
Vikings.
has been playing real shitty this last 4 games. Feels like we've given up a lot of points. We've given up a lot of yards. We've had to claw our way back into some of these games. I think we're getting Hayden back this week. But you know, I have to go Steelers here just because the Titans don't really have any running backs. They have Ryan Tannehill is okay. I don't know. I don't know why I like the Steelers, but I like them.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest game on my card right now in my head because the Steelers, I picked them last week, started the game flat-footed as anyone could have ever started the game, got down bad, ended up coming back, playing good game. That Vikings defense is bad. They should have been able to score early. Like, I don't understand the Steelers. But then I look at the Titans. They're probably the most injured team around. No, Derrick Henry, Julio's battling injuries, AJ Brown gone.
And what can the Titans do in this game? They can afford a loss and still be in playoff contention. There's no reason for them to win. Might as well just lose.
I like how you put that. But I really don't like this.
Very hard one.
I'm changing
Very
my pick
hard
to the
one.
Steelers just because
Wow.
I think
Najee.
that this is a must win for the Steelers because how bad their division has just collapsed the last couple weeks of this season so far. You know, it looked like the Ravens had this in the bag early. Now they lost back-to-back weeks and then maybe lose again this week. I don't know. That's later on. But the Steelers, if you want to make playoffs this year, you have to win this game. Titans, this isn't a must win. They don't have their guys on the field. I'm going to give it to the Steelers because I truly believe that Ben slapped all the defensive players across the face and told them to wake up.
Yeah, I mean, if you truly look at these games, if the defense plays just a little bit better, maybe makes a couple more stops, we might win these games.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting driven down the field on. Like, there's no stopping nothing. That's like, we
Where
can't
has
defend
Minka
that.
been?
He's playing, bro.
Haven't heard his name, though, or seen him on any highlights.
That's because our corner's out. Our other corner sucks. TJ Watt has been missing the last 2 games on a groin injury. Like, we have no rush defense. We have nobody stepping up.
It's about time.
So, yeah,
and as much as I hate that pick,
it's going to happen. You love it.
Rick, take the mic from me. Let's hear you. Let's hear how you feel. I should have went last.
The Titans suffered. They just come off the bye week, and before that, they suffered a tough loss against the Patriots. Now, Mike Vrabel knows what it takes to come off of a bye week and get a tough win against a desperate team. You know, playing with the Patriots for all those years, getting everybody's best. There's no way he's not going to be unprepared coming into this week. I think the Titans have what it takes to dominate the Steelers up front on offense and defense. They'll be able to run the ball. Tannehill can throw to Julio and whatever else cast he has around him. I think the Titans have a win here.
Rome.
Hate the Steelers. I'm riding with Rick here. I'm going Titans also. Hopefully they have a good run game. Deonta Freeman. Hopefully he can get his wheels rolling. Ryan Tannehill can toss some dimes. And the Steelers just, they're uncoordinated, don't know how to play football. Chase Claypool over here celebrating when he needed to run down the field, 2-minute warning.
Yeah, and how could he blame that on the defense, bro?
No, how?
You're out here
You're
celebrating the touchdown, bro. Like, how
and
could
then
you?
the
seconds
freaking
left.
O-lineman comes from right field and knocks the ball 5 yards away. Like
The Vikings linebacker knocked the ball.
the Vikings
How
linebacker was
about
backing
Claypool
up.
sets the ball down on the ground, and then
Yeah.
you get back in your stance and let the ref
Yeah.
handle it.
Well,
This team is
when you're on the
just-
field with some shady guys like the Vikings got over there,
No.
you don't want to just do that.
Claypool is the
this team
one.
is uneducated.
Nope.
Minds are elsewhere.
Claypool's never been anywhere shady in his life. He went to Notre Dame. Come on.
He's
Yeah.
born in Canada.
Puerto
come
Rican,
on.
not even American? No, I'm kidding.
He's showing shades of Martavis Bryant. Let's be honest.
Martavis Bryant. Oh, what
He's
a
showing
name
shades of
right
Martavis
there.
Bryant.
Wow.
Comparing him to
Great
Martavis.
comparison.
And how gravy was that guy?
Next year, say see
Yeah,
the
heard
Claypool
him
then
for
because
1
he's
year.
out of the league probably, just like Martavis. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going Titans.
Martavis just got caught up with Le'Veon's bad ways. They were smoking doobies together after the game.
Claypool
As
got
was
caught
Garrett
up.
Blount.
Yeah,
As was Garrett Blount.
Claypool got caught up with Juju's bad ways now.
Now they're making TikToks trying to celebrate on the field.
Corvette,
when you need
Corvette.
to
Now he's making a
put the
TikTok
ball
on the
down.
field. He's making a TikTok on the field mid-game.
We're going
You
Titans.
didn't see him? He was like, first down.
Hey, you went Steelers, buddy.
First down,
You
Corvette.
went
Corvette. It
Steelers.
doesn't mean I can't talk down on him because
They're going to be doing a pregame just like the Raiders did.
Oh.
Before they got stomped by the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Not in Hines. When that renegade comes on, ooh, shit gets bumping.
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Teams get scared. Titans been practicing with that going on all week because they know it's coming.
All right, too much TikTok, Charlie. Let's go to Texans versus Jags.
Matchup of the
toilet-
week.
Yeah.
Matchup of the week.
Too much TikTok. This is what you want to talk about.
Yep.
Toilet
Texans
bowl
at
game.
Jags toilet bowl of the year. We got both 2-11 now or
2
something
and 11.
like
2
that?
and 11, both of them.
God. Well, I'll tell you what I'm not taking. I'm not taking Urban and the Jags because
No way.
Urban
Their
might as
team
well
is
just
down
miss the
bad.
bus, miss the plane. Oh,
Literally.
you're staying home, actually, Urban. Take the plane out. take the private jet out right after the game. Right back to the bar.
I heard they're moving the Jags
To San Diego is what I
to
heard.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
The
Rico.
Puerto Rico Jags.
Some tough logistics for travel. Good luck to the
Fine.
away teams.
Yeah.
Don't come to San
we
Diego.
make them the
for
Puerto Rico
that's for sure.
Jags, and they have all 17 away games.
No, and we never see him again.
Yeah, they're all cartel members.
They
End
just
of
play
the
in
game.
Tampa like the Raptors did last season.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going Texans. I think Brandon Cooks might have a day. I just think the Jags are done, cooked.
Cooked. Locker room is
Well,
cooked.
You got your
Head coach,
coach
is cooked.
Urban-
kicking the kicker
Urban's kicking
because the kicker
kicker.
can't kick the
Kicking the
the
kicker.
football.
It's calling them dipshit. Make your kicks dipshit. I'm going Texans all
Was
the
that
way.
in quotes?
Yeah, that's quotes.
in
Called him a
quotes.
dipshit
In
and kicked
quote.
him.
How about you give me a
Wow.
smile? I'll
Yeah.
smile when you stop effing kicking me.
Oh my gosh.
Urban's trying to be fired at this point. Like he wants to go.
Why did he even take that job? Why did he even take the Jags job?
Want it out.
Money.
Money.
He's gonna
Show
get
me the
paid.
money.
Show
He's
me
gonna
the
get
money.
paid over 4 years. If he leaves after one, he made $2 million more than what he would at Ohio State.
See what's wild to me is because he was good in college, but there's a lot more you gotta recruit, you gotta do football in the NFL. You gotta practice and you gotta play, you gotta win. Like you don't
just have
gotta
to be
recruit.
a motivator. You have to be a motivator. He's not a motivator. He's a coach.
He's a dipshit. I'm calling him the dipshit now.
I'm calling him the dipshit. 100%.
He's
I
the
mean,
dipshit
Trevor
of the week.
Lawrence doesn't look like a number one pick anymore. Why? Because of Urban Meyer.
I don't know if it's because of Urban Meyer. He's been throwing picks left and right, making bad decisions.
Hey, but you got to
Looking
coach him
terrible.
up. This
Who's
deep
better?
in the year, he should be able to show some signs. Like we saw the Bears and Justin Fields. They were able to pull something. A
And
little
who's
bit of magic.
Justin Fields' mentor?
Last year,
The
even
worst coach in the
Urban
league,
Meyer.
also.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were
Urban
talking
Meyer.
about him
No, Urban Meyer coached up Justin.
now. For like what, a week? He transferred there after, I think, when Ryan Day was the coach now. I thought Urban
Yeah, I don't know
already
specific-
faked his heart attack by then. Let's not forget Urban faked the heart attack on the sidelines.
Dude,
Retired because of it. Or aneurysm, my bad.
All right, let's get him out of here then. I'm tired of hearing that guy's name.
All right, let's move on. We're all
Why is
taking
he-
Texans.
yes, Davis
Yeah.
Generals.
I'm taking-
Forward
I'm
Texans.
just kidding. I'm taking,
Oh, okay. All right, that's what I was just talking to fill some airspace because no one was throwing picks.
well, I hate Urban Meyer now. I hate him.
Good. All right, Bengals versus Broncos. Got a battle of orange.
Battle
Team
of
of the
7
week.
and 6.
Second best team in the AFC West versus the third.
I thought you were about to
Best
say
team in
second
AFC
best team in
North.
the AFC North.
No, not even
Yeah.
close.
Oh, that's a hot take.
That's a great take right there because I think they are.
They're maybe the fourth.
Nope.
You lose the
Nope.
49ers, pretty bad.
I feel like the problem with the Bengals, you just never know what team you're going to get on a week-to-week basis. They can show up one week and dominate, and you think, okay, this can be the team of the future. But
Yep.
then they'll come back another week and they'll just lay an egg and roll over for their opponents.
So let me ask you a question. Is that lack of preparation?
It's not through lack of talent, for sure.
Yeah, because they have the talent and the talent pops off. So I think you lose games that you're not supposed to or close games. Like, I think it's lack of preparation. I mean, they got a young coach over there.
Zach Taylor's a second-year guy. I mean, he's a quarterback coach
Yeah.
over in Los Angeles. So
I mean,
that's a big move.
I think with the Bengals, they rely so much on the play of Joe Burrow. So that's the record. It shows that he's not that dude all the time, but he can be that dude, but he's not that dude all the time.
Yeah.
I like
that's
the
what
Bengals.
I think.
I'm not too sure about Teddy Bridgewater. I know he was dealing with some injuries going into this week, but
Joe Mixon healthy?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's slated to
Pretty
play.
sure he is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Bengals. I think I'm just taking the overall better team on paper at this point. I think
Yeah,
they're pretty evenly
100%.
matched up, but I'm gonna take that Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase connection, that Joe Mixon, the triple J's.
Joe Butter. Joe
Yeah.
Butter.
I'm riding that also. Bengals need a dub here. Haven't been playing as well as they should be. I don't know what's going on. I think it's the play calls, time clock management. I think it's bad coaching, definitely. But this Denver team, I mean, not very
show
good
up.
team on paper.
Good.
They
They
show
had
up to play.
They show up to play. Have had an easy schedule, facing all these hard teams and getting exposed lately. I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to move forward with Bengals too. I think their top end talent is just too much for the Broncos to keep up with on offense and defense. I think just the Broncos don't have a lot of scoring potential on offense outside of like Javonte Williams because Teddy's just so limited as a playmaker at the quarterback position. So I
Yeah.
think the Bengals take this one.
Yeah, this Broncos team is just such a perfect fit for Aaron Rodgers, veteran quarterback, just a step in, got a lot of weapons, a
You
decent
made me
O-line.
yawn. You made me yawn thinking about that.
Hey, you sound hideous. That sounds absolutely terrible.
Sounds better than the Steelers.
No shot.
Pretty sure
And,
Aaron Rodgers isn't tall enough for John Elway.
I'm gonna need the Denver Broncos to come up clutch this week if anything is gonna happen in my AFC North, and I think they can. I think this game's literally gonna come down to who's gonna be a better defense, who's gonna play better defensively. Yeah, the Bengals are coming off a loss. The Broncos defense though has been playing really good, and I just think the Bengals make too many mistakes, and the Broncos can force costly ones.
Yeah.
So I like the Broncos running game as well. It's hard to stop. Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams are both questionable, so we'll see how that goes going into Sunday. But I like that duo right there, and I like the mixture of Teddy B. Hopefully he could throw the ball to Cortland Sutton more. Maybe I don't know. I like the Broncos here though. For some reason, I think it's hard to play in Denver as well, especially with all those fans screaming incomplete after every dumbass incompletion. It gets really annoying, especially hearing four quarters of that. Joe Butter ain't gonna want that.
All right. What are you, Shinny? You are.
Island
boy.
All right. We got the Falcons traveling West Coast to take on the 49ers this week. 49ers coming off a solid W. Same with the Falcons. They beat
They
the
own the Panthers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Own 'em.
That's terrible. But 49ers, I'm going to go 49ers this week. You got Kittle. As long as he's on the field, 49ers have an opportunity to win. And with him on the field, I think they have a way better team, just guys, than the Falcons do. Falcons still have really no offensive talent out there. except their first round pick. Sucks to say that because Calvin's out and all whatnot, but I'm going to go 49ers. Just a better overall team.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with you, but the Falcons haven't won a game at home. They've only won games on the road this year. So this game's on the
That's
road.
terrible.
This is back to
Better
back road
show out
games
for
for
your
this
fans, huh? Holy smokes.
back to back road games for this Falcons team. Their trip to California is not going to turn out good this time. They just aren't good enough to beat the 49ers. The 49ers are scrappy. They got a lot of dudes you never heard of, and they're coming up big for them right now. So
The best left tackle in the game.
best tight end in the game too.
Yep, that's exactly
got
where
it.
I'm going. 49ers also.
Mhm.
One of the best tight ends in the game. 49ers have been playing really well. They finish games, and that's something Atlanta doesn't do. Atlanta 6-7 for San Francisco's 7-6. Very close teams. I think it's going to be a very good game, but the 49ers pull it out.
What if the
think
49ers
it'll be
sneak
close.
back up into this division?
They could. They're going to make playoffs as of
Yeah.
right now.
Are they slated for a wild card right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Play the Falcons, Titans, Texans, Rams.
that sounds like playoffs for the 49ers.
That sounds like playoffs.
Yeah.
For the 49ers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Texans. Yeah, I'm looking at 49ers. I mean, they have so much talent. It's going to be difficult for them to lose against a team like the Falcons, who it seems like they're just really searching for answers. With George Kittle, it seemed like Jimmy Garoppolo was really like stepping into himself last week. So I expect to see more of that this week. I'm taking 49ers win.
Love
Yeah,
it.
and if you're like game playing against this Falcons team, all you have to do is shut down one of their guys because the other guy can't carry them enough to win the game. So it's either you either shut down Kyle Pitts or you shut down Cordell Patterson, and you're good to go. Simple as that.
You're good to go.
All right. Next game, we got Seahawks taking on the Rams. Rams dealing with a lot of COVID immediately after their game. OBJ. I saw some more. They still have Ramsey still sick. Like, got some banged up dudes over there. And Seahawks
Stupid.
turned around so far. They're in the hunt. They're not out yet.
They're goddamn out.
Take him.
Might need
Take
to
him
be
if you want.
careful.
I mean, right now the Washington football team's the 7th seed, so you just they probably gotta win out, honestly, to make playoffs. But
Get some help.
yeah,
Russ has never lost more against any other team than the Rams, so he can't beat the Rams, and he loses the Rams. And this game's in LA. This is a Matthew Stafford welcome to Hall of Fame game.
oh
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
exactly what I was thinking. Matt Stafford had a great week last week. Showed us why he should be MVP. Got back into those talks. Rams looked great. I'm going Rams this week.
yeah.
This is literally a make or break game for Russell Wilson's whole.
Why is that?
If he loses, he's never lost 9 games in his Seattle career ever. He loses, I think they're done. They don't make playoffs, and he's gone in Seattle.
I don't
if they
think he's
win-
gone. You know how hard it is to just give up on a quarterback
He doesn't
want to
be there. It doesn't matter about giving up.
He's contractually obligated to be there, so it doesn't matter if he wants to. Or
He's-
not.
How many years
They
left?
obviously tried last year to get rid of him.
think he
and
has 2
tried
years
to
left.
leave.
Maybe
Oh,
one
yeah.
after
He
this.
They're not
sticks it out.
They haven't
Sticks
even
it
changed
out.
coaches or anything. He's been with the same coach his whole career. It's time for Seattle to move on. I mean, yeah.
Okay, but
Pete Carroll's
your
done everything he
superstar
can.
quarterback is unhappy. He's not even happy.
Okay.
He hates being there.
Okay,
Make him
you
happy with
can't
the new
You
coach.
can't give up on him.
Let's
You
bring in
can't,
Matt
but-
LaFleur.
Yeah,
It's hard.
yeah, exactly what the Packers did.
Find a Matt LaFleur.
Go get yourself a young dude who could connect with Russ and give Russ exactly what he wants to do. I mean, Pete
I think there's
Carroll's-
an old dude who could connect with him too.
Who?
Mike Tomlin.
everything
Mike Tomlin
back
to the
to the
Mike
Niners.
Seahawks?
Tomlin.
No, I'm just saying there's no way. The only way that they could really give up is if they fire everyone and the new regime goes, you know what? our future's better
Build.
off with all these first round picks we'll get from them. And they're going to get, I think Russ is worth more than Deshaun. I think Russ right now is worth, well, A-Rod's a free agent, but Russ is only, 33? He's still a great quarterback in this league. Just because he's hurt and has really no one. That offensive line is
doesn't carry baggage with him either.
Yeah, like he's one of the best
teams
players
value that. Teams value that
this,
more than
like
play on the
people in
field or
the sport.
sometimes.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, yes, a new scene, obviously, that's what everyone's first go-to is. Get him out. But let's just change up the same scene a little bit. Get the oldest coach in the league out of here. Let him walk away. He's won you a Super Bowl. Change it up. If Russ don't like it, he could walk away as a free agent in 1 or 2 years when his contract's up.
I like that idea.
You can't give up on your absolute stud of a quarterback. Because right now you might be down bad right now. Russ might lose the most games he's ever had this year. But at the same time, he's won you a Super Bowl, brought you another one, still has good football in him.
I think it's time. Time to move on.
Time.
Right. I'm going to go Rams here, though. Enough talking about Russ. Rams are a better football team. I want the Seahawks to be dead.
Yeah.
So I want to see what they do. Me, as a GM, if I put my GM cap on, there's no way. But I want to see what they do. And I just think the Rams have a lot of weapons and still a long ways away from Sunday to see who comes back.
Yeah, the Rams are undoubtedly better than the Seahawks. They could sit Matt Stafford and still walk away with this with a win. So it's easy win Rams. But I think you're onto something with, as an ownership, why would you let a franchise quarterback just walk away when he's still in the prime of his playing career?
Yeah, like middle of the prime. 33 as a quarterback, that's a prime time. Like, there's no way I give up Russ. I give up 52 other players on that team before Russ. I swear.
Love it.
Like Jamal Adams.
Yeah, like Blitz
Bad
over
sign.
there. No, bad trade.
Best in the
Bad
nation.
trade, I mean. That's what I meant.
Best in the nation. Yeah, so are we all going Rams here? We're sweeping this?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Russ sucks.
All right. Packers taking on the Ravens. How we feeling?
Ravens suck. Aaron Rodgers is going to absolutely destroy them. He's going to get real familiar with playing in Baltimore this weekend, and I'm going to love it.
I love it.
You just keep bringing awkward silence over here with all your wild takes.
Baltimore has a dome? What's their weather looking like?
No, they don't have a dome.
No.
What's their weather looking like?
Sunny and probably like 20 degrees.
Sunny and 20.
I'm gonna go. I'm going Packers here. I don't know how Lamar's health is. I don't know if he broke his foot.
It don't care because Aaron plays way better when it's cold. When that turtleneck comes out, you know what type of Aaron Rodgers is playing.
Yeah, but Lamar plays bad in the cold.
Lamar is questionable. We don't even know if he's playing.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
A Huntley game.
I'm going Packers all the way. Discount double check.
Yeah, don't
even look at
double checking his face either.
100%. Packers are a way better team.
I mean,
feel like Ravens down bad,
down with their two corners. Who's gonna guard Devontae Adams, bro?
Not a soul.
That's a great point.
Nobody.
Not a soul.
Not a soul on that field.
It looks like the Packers are going to dominate this game.
Yeah.
Packers by 30. Packers by 30.
The Ravens have been keeping games close, even when, Lamar went down last week and they still managed to make it a 2-point game with Cleveland. But there's a good chance this is the best team in the league, this Green Bay Packer team. So I think they can run away with it.
Easy.
And I don't know if a lot of people are looking at it, but I do think Packers will win by 30. Like, I think it's a blowout.
By 30, honestly.
I really don't
100%.
think the Ravens can hang with this Packers team. And this may be one of those games where the Packers literally, hey, we're the best team in the NFL. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Me and you.
People start saying Packers win Super Bowl after this game.
That's fine. That's perfect. That goes right in the narrative.
Right into it.
Aaron just walks away and Cloud9 retires.
Yep.
That's right in the narrative.
Right into the sun.
Super Bowl to sunset, baby.
And
leaves you Steelers fans crying with the
Kirby
chasing him or whatever.
Chasing him down the road while he's
Terry
in his
Bradshaw,
Bentley.
dude.
Where's
No,
Doug Hodges at?
I'm saying the next year's pick.
Duck Hodges is he's actually in a
Duck calling.
he's a duck calling
He's in
contest.
the bind. He's in the blind right now.
He just won first place at the annual duck shooting in Louisiana, so good for him. Props.
Yep,
Great
Mike Tomlin should
that.
give him a call. See what he's up to.
Maybe
after the season, gonna need a new guy.
Maybe during the season, honestly.
depends if Ben's shoulder sparks up again. I wouldn't mind him out there. He's a winner. He's proven that.
All right,
Another Super Bowl talking team, the Buccaneers play the Saints in Tampa.
This is another blowout.
Another blowout. 100%.
There's no way I am gonna say that Taysom Hill and Tom Brady are gonna battle it out this week. There's no. I would think I was insane, man, if I was saying that.
What if I told you just a couple weeks ago that Trevor Siemian went toe-to-toe with Tom Brady and walked out of that building with the W in hand?
Yeah, I would tell you.
Sean Payton
would have told you to pinch
seems
me.
like he might have the number for that Buccaneers team.
He definitely does. I mean, what they
Swept him last year.
Swept them in regular season
Regular season.
losing the playoffs.
Already one win so far this year in the regular season.
Never twice.
Never twice. Happens.
Kenny, never twice, please.
It won't happen twice because the Bucs haven't lost at home once. This game is in Tampa.
And Sunday
Not
night.
since the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Won that Super Bowl at home.
Nope. Never lost. Undefeated.
Undefeated. I'm going Tommy 7-time Brady in this game. Buccaneers are about to kill the Saints. Saints are down bad. Taysom Hill is not a good quarterback. I don't care what anybody says.
He's not really a quarterback, for instance. He's a flex guy.
He's a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave him $80 million to be a football player. Just show up.
Basically. Going Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks. I mean, overall, healthier. I mean, the Saints do have a really good defense, and I'm so excited to watch Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore because that's
always must-see TV.
Always must-see TV because they're scrapping every single time.
What's the over-under on punches
We're ripping
thrown?
chains. We're ripping
Punches
chains.
thrown?
Punches thrown.
I'm gonna say over 2.5.
Nice. I was about to say
Over 2.5, that's good.
over 2.5 as well.
Yeah, over 2.5.
Love
I almost said 3, but then I was like, yeah, I don't know about 3. Someone jumped in there before. 2.5.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I was playing devil's advocate. I think it's going to be a Buccaneer victory, pretty sound.
That's what we hope. But like you said,
Tom Brady's been saying
Saints. Yeah, Saints got their
The
number.
Saints defense, for whatever reason, has a good game plan at stopping that Buccaneer offense so far.
And last week it was sunny and 80 degrees in December in Tampa. Tom said this is some great football weather. So I think the Saints,
the hell?
they get a little stunned by the warm weather.
The hell? What's going on?
The humidity gets them.
I mean,
because they're playing outside the dome.
yeah, that's definitely something. But
What we got
Bucks
Monday
Humidity
night?
at 5 at night. It's got to be brutal.
Monday night, a game that I am
Don't care
not
about.
looking forward to.
Not
I
watching.
mean, both of these teams looked really good last week. Even though the Bears lose, they look
They
good.
looked really
on
good
all
first half.
aspects
That
of-
first half was nice.
Yeah,
It was
very
nice. Very nice.
Second quarter.
Hey, listen to this. Are we all going to forget about this?
This
Who's
what?
playing? Who's playing? Look at the teams who's playing.
Oh, you're talking about Kirk Cousins on prime time.
1-9 on Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
It's Chicago, though. It's Matt Nagy.
It's Matt Nagy.
God, man. I'm leaning with Kirk in this one. I think that Vikings offense is a juggernaut. And if they just get a couple of defensive players, this team could be real, and a new coach, because I'm not a big fan of
Zimbo.
yeah. Sorry. He's not that good. Mike, maybe it's the eye thing. Had eye problems a couple years ago, had surgery, whatever. I don't know. Not a fan of them. I'm going Vikings, though. That offense is too good, and we saw what a great offense does versus Bears defense. Blows them up. And Bears, I mean, I say they look good, but would they have a 96-yard punt return? It's not
their
likely
special
that
teams was
I
putting
mean,
them in great position.
Yeah, it's not likely that happens again though. And like a punt doesn't get returned every time, so that's 7 points off the board. I'm going Vikings. I mean, they still got to face each other again this year.
It's strange.
Really?
Week 15, they've only faced each other once so far.
Yeah, the NFL schedule builders set up the end of the year to be like all division games. Like
Well, I know it's to set up the drama of fighting for the first
Playoffs
in
and
first in the
and-
division. But I think this is a Viking victory as well.
can Vikings smell their way back into the playoffs though?
Listen to
Somehow,
this.
some way.
Listen, this is the signs, okay? Listen to the signs right here. The Bears, the last time they won was against the Lions. The Lions, last time they won was against the Vikings. I'm taking Chicago. Give me Chicago on primetime Monday night. Kirk Cousins absolutely 1-9, terrible. He sucks. This Vikings team sucks, and I can't wait for Chicago to absolutely go out with a bang. David Montgomery, feed me.
And that's when Jay Jettis puts 200 on you just for saying that.
Yeah, and I think we're all focusing on Kirk Cousins, but I think Dalvin Cook's going to be the real player of the game. He came out last week. Everybody thought he was going to be hurt.
Is he wearing a shoulder brace?
Stud.
Nope,
Wearing
took
the
it
shoulder
off.
brace, going to be nice and comfy on the field. I'm going Vikings this game.
I need the shoulder brace. He's averaging like 200 yards with the shoulder brace on in
Yeah.
2
Yep,
games.
I told him to take it off, so I'm going Bears.
Oh, and he's going to listen to freaking you,
He
dude.
didn't even read your DM, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wasn't a DM, it was a text. I have his number.
Text went green. Sorry.
You're an island boy, and I love it because you're losing that one.
Really?
All right.
Because the Bears are 5-1 against the Vikings the last 6 times.
Shenny's numbers.
Don't care.
Shenny's a big numbies guy. All right, let's open this up to the fantasy. Oh, Rick, did you get your? Did you?
Oh yeah, I said.
Oh
Vikings.
yeah, you said Vikings. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's open this up to fantasy. We're gonna take a quarterback, running back, and a wide receiver who we think is just gonna pop off. Could be randomly, it could be a big name guy, but who wants to start us off? QB one.
I'll start us off because I'm solely picking guys off my one team that made playoffs. So QB of the week, Josh Allen against the Panthers. Need him bad. Need a great week out of him.
I think that's a good pick. Anyway,
Mhm.
I do too. I was gonna go Derek Carr, but Josh Allen's way better.
way better.
Way better. I'm
Roll
going
through it.
Matt Stafford MVP this year. He's going to show Russell Wilson who's a better quarterback. He's been playing down bad the weeks before last week, and he's changing it for the better. Matt Staffy.
Rick.
So for quarterback one, I wanted to go a little unconventional. Someone who may still be available in whatever league you're in. You need a pinch starter. I went with Taysom Hill.
Ooh.
I mean, that guy gets points. The games don't always look pretty. He can throw 4 interceptions, but the rushing performances speak speak for themselves. He gets points.
Yeah, that's for sure. He
That
does.
is
What,
100%.
2
He's a
rushing
point getter.
touchdowns last week.
2 rushing touchdowns, like 101 yards.
Yeah.
He gets points.
I'm gonna go like you, a little off the map. I wanted to pick a game that I need some interest in, so I could like watch it a little bit more. And unlike Shenny, I suck at fantasy this year. Not in the playoffs. Let's not talk about it. I'm gonna go. The Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts versus Washington football team.
Can we clip that?
Not sure if that's clippable.
Xbox recorded that.
But Xbox recorded that. Yeah, I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts. He scores points. He runs the ball just like Taysom. I mean, we're on the same mindset here. I'm going for the points factor. Jalen Hurts. I think he could kind of tear up Washington on the.
I like that
Oh.
because Jalen Hurts is on my bench, so I can go Josh Allen,
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Hurts. Who do I want to go here? Little iffy.
It's also funny you mentioned it because I have Taysom and Jalen both in my playoffs. So
Yeah, see, there we go. Hey, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good. I'm kind of in
Feeling
playoffs
good.
somehow.
All right.
Like
good.
I should.
All right. Since I went last, I'll start it off. I'm gonna take the Broncos running back Javonte Williams for Cincy. I mean,
Oh,
if
really?
Broncos are gonna, this was your pick.
No.
Oh,
I'll let you finish your pick because
makes
No
sense.
one's picking my
Yeah,
guy, so
I'm
good.
going him just because I think with Teddy being a little banged up, they're gonna run the ball a lot more, and I think that he is really good, and the Broncos need to use him more. I'm not the biggest Melvin Gordon fan. I just think he's slow, doesn't really break off big runs. He's just a ground and pound big guy. I'm gonna go Williams here.
well, I guess we're going battle of the backs because I'm going Joe Mixon.
Mixing it up, huh?
Ooh.
Yes, sir. He's gonna have a great day because they're gonna need Joe Burrow to have a great
Burrow.
throwing day to win this game. So he needs to have a good ground and pound. Yeah, I'm going Joe Mixon.
Wow.
For my pick, I was thinking Deonta Foreman,
Mm.
just because Steelers front isn't really prepared to stop the run. Titans, that's their number one prerogative is establish the run game. So he's been getting fed super recently. So I expect him to have a good week.
And let's be honest, he's a big boy. He's
Big
a
boy.
He's
he's
a-
an O lineman out there running the ball.
Derrick Henry taught him well. Gave him the diet plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're eating together, gym together. They're on the same
yeah.
plan over there.
Oh yeah.
They're even doing this. They go to the same barber too. It's like I can't even tell the difference.
I think that's it. Derrick Henry's son.
Little brother,
Maybe cousin.
Who
nephew,
knows?
You
Who
know?
knows?
Close relative.
step bro. I was just throwing some out there. What? I was just throwing. What?
This house is a fucking prison.
This wedding is horrible.
I said I want salmon. I said it
Who's
4
your running
times.
back, City?
Is my running back? Well, this man hasn't got over 50 yards the last 4 games. I'm hoping for an absolute breakout game against probably the worst team in New York. I know it's hard. To do that. Ezekiel Elliott, kaboom! I need him to go absolutely nuts. And I know I said give him a day off earlier, but that was cap.
I'm glad you brought that up because that kind of slipped my mind. But
That
hey,
was
maybe
cap.
a day
I
off means he crushes it for the first half. Sit him for the second.
Mm.
that could rework. No, I don't want that either. What the hell? I'm in playoffs, man.
Pick a different running back. Pick a different running back.
All
By
right.
the way,
RB2? No, you didn't get it.
Yeah,
Najee
RB2.
props to the Jets for not being the worst team in New York.
Under Shenny's
Under
good,
Shenny's
bad, worst.
recommendation.
Yeah. The Jets are not the worst. So.
Well,
Everyone got running backs. Let's go wide outs. Who wants to start us off? Rick, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'll start. Wanted to stay a little off the beaten path. With all the trouble the Browns have been having just keeping everybody healthy, I wanted to go with someone who I think has the possibility to really make a big opportunity here. It's Donovan Peoples-Jones.
nice.
I know Baker's not going to be the one playing. It's going to be Case Keenum, but realistically, they don't have many other receiving threats to send out wide. So I think Donovan's in for a big week.
I like it. I
that.
like it. A little low key.
I've
like
been
that.
eyeing him the last 2 weeks.
I just scooped him up this
Fantasy.
week.
Yeah, I've been eyeing him. I'm like, he looks good. He gets a lot of targets, and
Yeah.
it's a good
Drops a
one.
lot of balls though.
Especially with Odell gone.
Yeah, but Baker also overthrows him a lot. So, and no
Right.
Baker's case, man. Got to throw it to
Case
someone.
won
And
la-
they've been running.
Case-
They've been
Case
running
won last
practices.
time he went out there.
Yeah.
Beat the Broncos.
Yeah, but I'm sure they've been practicing all year together. They got some rhythm.
Yeah, true.
man.
True.
Second
Run
team
with the
chemistry.
twos. Yeah, I like that. I like it. You know what? Got smart people in here.
Where you going, Bobbert?
Oh, I wanted to go last.
Why?
I'll go
You'll see.
Jettas.
Gives it up.
I'm
Jettas,
going
that's a
Jay
great pick, Roman.
Jettas. Yeah, yes, sir.
Could have used
Got
him last week.
Monday Monday night game against the Bears. Everybody's doubting Kirk Cousins. He throws two touchdowns to Jay Jettas this week.
Yep, and since Bob wants to go last, I'll go third.
Thank you.
I'm picking a guy who went from waiver wire, iffy to wide receiver one, absolute fantasy star. Couple tragic things happened to get him here, but Hunter Renfrow, wide receiver of the week. I
Not
absolutely
bad.
love it. The Browns have literally no one guarding him. He's been getting fed all week, all year long. Darren Waller questionable. They haven't fed Foster Moreau as I thought they would. Hunter Renfrow is getting the ball a lot. He's my wide receiver of the week.
I love
like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
good pick.
Well, I wanted to go last because I wanted to end it on a high note. Thursday night, we got a great game, and I'm bringing you
Tyreek Hill, baby. Let's
Allen, baby. Got a week off before the playoffs start, and we're rocking it. Keenan Allen, baby. Fantasy wide
Twin.
receiver one of the weekend. Guys, this was a great podcast. Nothing wrong with being average.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Hey,
Hell yeah, Rick.
don't forget, you got Saturday games this week. Don't forget, make sure you're up and active watching. Peace, boys.
Peace out.
Peace. Go Chargers.